A while ago, I announced for the first time my desires to get into the world of YouTuber boxing. To get into said world, you really need two things. One, a social media following, of course, and secondly, ideally, some boxing ability. Here's how my progress on the latter has been since the last update that I gave you. So here's where I was at the end of the last one, just as a reminder. I was very happy with this. Emphasis on the was. This is bad. If I ever did this in an actual fight, I would be receiving a Logan Paul type uppercut that he gave KSI in the rematch. Weeks later, and I am a completely different person. This one, I was also buzzing with, and it's not nearly as bad to look back on. You can see that I'm slowly getting there. There's a mixture of head and body, and the head movement is starting to develop. In May, I decided to hit some pads with a friend instead of a bag, and this is possibly one of the worst days of my life. The biggest ego check I've ever received. I'm absolutely Let's move on, please. Motivated to work on my footwork and overall movement, because that's what I've struggled with a lot. I actively focused on it, and although it doesn't look very good yet, at least I'm practicing it. Next session, I was absolutely full of life, as you can see. I don't think I've actually ever watched this footage back until now, but yeah, this is definitely my best work yet. There's some feints, some light on the feet, the technique's pretty good and composed, the hands are fast. Then I had some time off due to laser eye surgery, and here is my first session back. The first session I was just going slow, trying to get the technique back, nothing crazy, but it's decent. Next session I went balls to the wall, trying to get my cardio back, so I don't really care how this looks. And then I did a normal session. I still don't think this is quite as good as the last one before the surgery, but, you know, there's good days and bad days, and this is still a lot better than what we saw a minute ago. Then I focused on a couple specific combinations to try and nail and do them in every single session. Here is one of them. In the middle, there's meant to be like a shield, which I didn't quite get the hang of at first, but we're getting there. Then for ages, I only did boxing at the actual gym rather than my home gym, and I think I made some pretty decent progress in that time, which leads us to the most recent footage. Here it is. I'm moving in and out of range, I'm getting that shield there in that combination, and I'm throwing in something else at the end of it because I'm just more fluid and I've felt like it. I'm able to do things just as a freestyle based on what I've learned, based on where I'm stood, based on the swing of the bag, etc, etc, because I'm just more comfortable boxing now. Oh, I'm stunting on a bag again. Hands are fast. Once again, I am a fair bit lighter than like the first footage, for example, but still, I am very, very happy with how far I've come. I will be sparring for the first time soon, so stick around for that.